Good morning students. I hope you are watching the video and learning for the test also. You might be remembering that I have told you for the test. So be prepared for the test. I'll be taking the test on Thursday. And the first chapter you have to prepare, that is the fundamental unit of life, cell. So today we will do the lab manual, that is the third practical. Already we did first and second practical. That was first practical was onion peel and second practical was the cheek cell. Okay. Now today we will do the simple permanent tissue. In that we have to study parenchyma. So let's recall our memory. Permanent tissue is of two type, that is simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue means are made up of same type of cells which are same in structure and origin, and it is of three type, that is parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. So today in the lab we will study the structure of the parenchyma. But before that let's see the diagram of the parenchyma. So these are the characteristic feature by which we can recognize the parenchyma cell. So there are few characteristic by which we can that will help us to know the parenchyma cell or to identify the parenchyma cell. So first characteristic is that the parenchyma cells are more or less same in structure, or we can say more or less same in diameter. So they are isodiametrically. Next, they are having intercellular space. See, this is the intercellular space, and like other plant cell, they are also having the vacuole and the nucleus at the periphery. So let's study through the video. Let's study parenchyma tissue in the lab. Materials required: prepared slide of plant tissue, parenchyma and a compound microscope. Procedure: you have to set the slide into the compound microscope. Already you are knowing how to set the compound microscope. Now observations. When you will see the parenchyma cell and or parenchyma tissue under the microscope, you will find this type of tissue in which intercellular space is clearly seen. See here, these are the intercellular space. Nucleus is present, cell wall is present, that is made up of cellulose, and vacuole is there. Now inference. Intercellular space, nucleus, intracellular air spaces, cell wall and vacuole give the characteristic feature of the parenchymatous tissue. And by this tissue you can, by seeing this character you can identify. So to identify the parenchymatous tissue, the main characteristic you have seen was number 1, intercellular space between the cell, isodiametric cell, and like other plant cell, the nucleus is at the periphery, a big vacuole is there. So by seeing this characteristic, you can very well identify the parenchymatous tissue. Now, how you have to write in the lab manual file? So you have to write first aim. Aim will be to identify the parenchymatous tissue. Then you will write materials required. Materials required you will write a prepared slide of parenchymatous tissue and a compound microscope. And then directly you will write the observation. In observation you will write the characteristic which we have studied. And that's all you have to write. Nothing else you have to write, any precaution or inference that you don't need to write in your copy. And many of you are asking through the campus care that which type of file you need to write the practical. See here, this thread like thread file is there, in which the thread or the interleaf sheets can be inserted. This type of file you need to purchase for the bio lab manual. Okay, and 1 and 2 practical already we have done, so it's better you purchase from the market and do it in the copy, and from today onwards you write the observation in this copy only. Okay, so that's all for today. You learn for the test. Next Thursday I'll be taking the test, that is on 4th of the June. I'll take the test, and be prepared first chapter, that is the fundamental unit of life. Thank you.